we go. My first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. Trailblazers will look to their home court advantage of a lifelong dream, a special individual taking to the hardwood as we'll get to watch the first official NBA appearance from O'Bryant.
Yeah, and whether he has friends and family in the crowd tonight or watching at home, I know a lot of people are proud of this young man. He's worked so hard to achieve this goal.
Yeah, and the future's bright for him, Greg. Not just tonight and not just this season, but for years to come.
So for New Orleans right now, Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3. The big men are Anderson and Davis. And it's Cole in at the 1 spot.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely save the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. And guys, Tyreke Evans is so versatile. Great instincts, well-developed skill set. He can beat you every way you turn.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Harkless comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Krabs subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And that's the very first basket right there, folks, of what is hopefully a very long and a very prosperous career from O'Bryant.
You know, there should be a lot more of those ahead. I mean, he's no flash in the pan, guys. I mean, he's going to be around this league a long time.
Certainly appears that way to me, too. I mean, he's got the confidence and ability of a player who's capable of being a fixture in this league for years.
And back to Tyreke Evans. He's a big, muscular guy for a wing. 7-foot wingspan, that arm span we've all admired and read so much about. Too strong for off guards. Too quick for small forwards. He's kind of got a ubiquitous position.
He does. And, Kevin, you know, it's funny. A lot of people have tried to place him in a box in terms of position. Instead of just saying he's a basketball player, the guy's strong. He's got tremendous physical attributes. Combine that with the ball handling and his confidence, and it gives you an interesting mix. I mean, he's one of the more unique, multifaceted guys we have in our league.
Chris Kaman. Freak comes in for Chris Kaman. And McCollum subbed in for Crabbe. Anthony Davis is checked in for New Orleans. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Freak is out there with Davis. And it's Harkless in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
You know, huge height advantage there. But because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Pondexter kicks to Davis. He dishes it to Ajinça. He feeds it to Pondexter. Pass to Davis. The jump hook and off the front iron, and in it goes. And now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead. Lillard the pass to O'Bryant. Back to Lillard to the left wing. McCollum dishes to Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to basketball.
Well, with Freak Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And, Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready.
we're through the first half of basketball here, and what... We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. And so it's Portland winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but Clark, in the end, everyone satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt, but give them a lot of credit for hanging tough.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille. Damian Lillard, just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
We got Blake Griffin and the Clips on deck tonight. Going up against him, you almost just hope you don't end up on a poster. But I've never been one to just get out the way. I'm ready to step up, no matter the consequences. Gotta earn my stripes sometime, you know? Here we go.
The Trailblazers play before the hometown crowd here in downtown Portland, Oregon. For the Portland Trailblazers, they come in off a loss to the Houston Rockets. That one was real close, too. They lost by just 2 points.
And that kind of loss sticks with you for a while because they probably felt they were the better team on that night. They just could not make the plays down the stretch.
Guys, you know, there are times when you would rather lose by double digits than to let a win get away from you when you thought you had it. And that sometimes is harder to deal with.
So the Clippers win the tip. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. And it's Green in at the 3. Now, here's Green. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Hey, guys, C.J. McCollum is a scoring-minded combo guard out of Lehigh. Was taken with the 10th pick back in 2013 and still looking to make a big impact in the NBA.
Now here's Paul after the miss from Damian Lillard. And that one's good. Jordan's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Clippers.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Lillard attacking.
Move the ball.
With some art. Tries again. Alexander gets the bucket.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's Paul. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways. You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. To the middle. And it's good. Walk through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Maurice Harkless is checked in for Portland. Crabbe comes in for C.J. McCollum. And then for Los Angeles, Aldridge comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul. Now here's Harkless. Following the miss by Austin Rivers. And that one's good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
He kicks to Aldridge. Redick with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Clock is at 3. Griffin. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Yes, fans.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. following the three-point attempt by Austin Rivers. Lillard against Redick. Lillard dishes to Davis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
One thing about Ed Davis, guys, he has the physical tools to succeed. The agility of a gazelle and the wingspan of a condor or pterodactyl.
Here for Portland. O'Brien, he's checked in for Davis. Alexander comes in for Harkless. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Damian Lillard. The Clippers also changing it up. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Crawford comes in for Pierce. And it's Paul in for Rivers. O'Brien, he's in at center. Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Alexander. Then there's McCollum, and it's Crabbe in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Kicks it to Freak. There's the triple. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Crawford passes to Paul. Inside. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Moment here now for an injury report. Now let's get an update on Blake Griffin's injury. And Doris, what do you have?
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. Losing a player like him is a big blow to this team who lean on him to do so much. Someone else will have to step up, Kevin.
All right, Doris. We will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Trailblazers. And the first half coming.
Hi, Kevin. Well done.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping on it. O'Brien, he's checked in for Alexander. And Maurice Harkless subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Pierce is checked in. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Pierce is out there with Jordan. And it's Green in at the small forward.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations, really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Here's O'Brien. Portland again missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Paul against Lillard. And the dunk by Jordan.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
On the wing, Green. Portland grabs the miss. Harkless has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Thinking about Doc Rivers being a leader, he was like that on the floor, Clark, as well. You know that. You went against him.
A leader and a winner, no doubt about it. And there have been a lot of coaches that came from his old Celtics team. And of all of them, perhaps the least surprising is Doc Rivers for the reasons we just mentioned. Leader and coach on the floor.
Here's O'Brien. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. J.J. Redick's checked in for Paul Pierce. Los Angeles leading by 4. Paul kicks to Green. The pass to Crawford. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. O'Brien, he's checked in for Davis. Alexander comes in for Maurice Harkless. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Crabbe. The Clippers also changing it up. Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Griffin comes in for J.J. Redick. And Paul subbed in for Rivers. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Alexander is out there with Aminu. And it's O'Brien in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Portland again missing. Lillard against Paul. And the foul called on Freak.
That's his first personal foul. Team is out.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
At the line for 2.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Presentation.
Of completely control.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal,